Hey Strong Girl, it's Coach O, and today we're talking about all things Strong Girls Movement, my online workout program. I do want to preface this video by saying that it's going to be very long, but I did want to make a full sit-down video going through every single little detail about the workout program. So sit back, relax, get cozy, grab a cup of coffee. We're just two friends here chit-chatting on FaceTime. It's going to be very casual. I have a whole bunch of notes that I'm going to go through here and hopefully hit every single point. So let's dive right in. So first, let's talk about what this program is not. It's just not another one of those 8-week workout programs that you're going to do and then it's done and you don't know where to go from there. It's not going to be a quick fix workout program, and it's also not going to be one of those programs where you sign up, you get the workouts delivered to you, and then you're left to figure it all out on your own. What Strong Girls Movement is a lifestyle. This is going to be continual programming that you're going to do year round, year after year after year, right? The workout program itself is fully involved from the workouts to the coaching you receive. And again, we're thinking about community here, lifestyle, something that you're going to do forever as a strong girl. And something that I think that is so special about the Strong Girl workouts is that you are doing the exact same workouts that we do here right in my gym. So the same workouts that I'm doing with my in-person clients. So even if you don't have the chance to work with me in person, no matter where you live, you are getting the Strong Girl experience. And not only that, but I'm doing the exact same workouts as you are. So week by week, I'm following the exact same plan, exact same sets and reps, same exact movements. So we are all in this together. I'm not just writing you some random workouts and then doing my own thing on the sides. This is how much I believe in the workouts that I write. Now, who is Strong Girls Movement designed for? Strong Girls Movement is designed for all of the strong girls out there. So no matter your age or your skill level, you can do these workouts. From high schoolers, college students, young professionals, moms, pregnant women, postmenopausal women. I even have little athletes, 8, 10 years old, who are doing these workouts with their moms, and it's just the most sweetest thing ever. So truly, all of the strong girls out there can do this. Also, no matter your skill level, so beginners, intermediates, advanced lifters, whether you haven't lifted in 20 years, whether you're really, really into lifting, you can do these workouts. In terms of what equipment you need, when you're in the program, you get access to 2 programs. You don't have to pay extra to get both of them, just get both of them. One is going to be a gym-based program, and the other is going to be an at-home program. So the gym-based program is kind of just what you're thinking about when you're thinking of a gym or like a public gym. So you got your squat rack, your barbell, plates, bench, dumbbell, kettlebell, bands, pull-up bar. I'm looking around my gym to get all those pieces of equipment. But think public gym or a fully equipped garage gym. The at-home workouts are going to be dumbbell only, and then maybe a few resistance bands thrown in here or there. I do want to make a point here about equipment, and if there's ever a movement that you can't do because you don't have access to a certain piece of equipment, don't worry about it. Remember, you get one-on-one direct coaching from me and access to me, so simply just send me a message, tell me which movement you can't do, and I will give you an alternative to make sure we're hitting that same muscle or that same movement pattern. So really, we can customize these workouts to what equipment that you have. Now for the workout schedule. I program 4 workouts per week, but I do want to say this, you do not have to do all 4. You can do 1, 2, 3, or all 4 of the workouts. It does not matter. I program full body workouts for this reason so that you can do however many you need throughout the week or what you can fit in. And we're going to touch on why I program full body a little bit later in this video. The only note I would want to make here about the 4 workouts in the week is that I want to make sure that you're doing them in order. So whether you do, let's say you're doing 3 workouts a week, right? And you do day 1, day 2, and day 3, just make sure you're doing those in order. Or you don't have to do the numbered workouts in that way. If you want to do day 1, day 3, and day 4, you can. Just make sure you're doing it in that order. And truly, it doesn't really matter which workouts you choose if you're not going to do all 4. What I always like to tell people is look through the workout plans and kind of choose which workout you want to do based on the movements that you maybe want to work on, maybe the movements that you need to work on. So it's very, very flexible when it comes to your schedule. Now, in terms of timing, I designed the workouts to be 1 hour long, and that's going to be the max amount of time that they're going to take. However, we can adjust the workouts to make them 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, 45 minutes long, whatever you need. Again, that one-on-one coaching access, just ask me, hey, Coach O, can you help modify this workout and bring it down to 30 minutes? I'm more than happy to restructure the workouts for you. So truly, we can make these workouts whatever you need. Now let's talk about how you view and access the workouts. So I always upload the workouts on Sundays, and you're always going to find the workouts as the very, very first pinned post on the homepage of the school platform, so you can find the workouts there. I do want to mention something about the Sunday uploads. I'll talk about it later kind of when we talk about our 10-week strength cycles, but our strength cycles kind of go in 2 or 3 week blocks. So I will be posting on Sundays for the 2 weeks or for the 3 weeks, but that workout program is always left pinned at the very, very top. If you're in the training app, the workouts in the app also get uploaded every Sunday, and that's just so that we're all staying on the schedule together. You're going to access the workouts through a PDF, so you can get the PDF download in that pinned post when I upload the workouts. And I highly recommend that you print out the PDF so you can take this with you to the gym. It's really easy. You can just fold it up, throw it in your gym bag. But the reason I say that is because there's room on these PDFs to log all of your weights for every single movement week by week, and there's also space on the side to take notes, any comments about the movements that you have. I will say, in order to see the video demonstrations, you're going to have to view those on a computer or a phone, but every single movement is linked to a video demonstration. So you would just simply tap on the movement, and that's going to take you to the YouTube tutorial for the movement there. The second way you can get access to the workouts is through the Train Heroic app, and this is going to be a $15 upgrade because it's a whole separate software system that I have to use. But I do really, really love the app because one of the best features about it is that it gives you guided progressive overload. So whether you don't know how to do progressive overload, or if you simply just don't want to think about how much you have to lift, don't worry, this app does everything for you, and I'm making sure that I'm programming everything for you, and it essentially guarantees that you're going to see results. So when you open up the app, it's going to tell you exactly how much to lift for every single set, week after week throughout the program. So I think that's a really, really awesome feature. Other than that, obviously, because it's in an app format, the video demonstrations are going to be right there, and it's on your phone, so it's a little bit more accessible if you like it that way. So that's also another option. So you have the PDF or you have the app to view your workouts. Lots of options. Now getting into the details of the workouts themselves, I program everything for you, and we're hitting every little box. So we get everything, the warm-up, we get activation, power and priming, so we're hitting jumps and throws and maybe a little bit of sprints, and then we have all of our strength work, and at the end there might be some conditioning thrown in and a little bit of cardio options. So that is kind of like the full scope of the workouts themselves. Other than that, obviously there's going to be sets and reps, we got warm-up sets, rest times, and video demonstrations for every single exercise. So everything is laid out for you. You don't have to think about a single thing. And something that I do want to touch on, and something that I'm very conscious about when I'm writing these workouts, is the easy setup for you and getting pieces of equipment. So this is mainly for those who are training in a public gym, but I'm keeping you in one area. So let's say you're doing something at the bench. You're going to be doing both of your movements at the bench so you can stay in one area and you're not running from here to there, running like a chicken with your head cut off, or maybe use the barbell in movement 1, don't use it again, and then you have it again in movement 6, and someone else has taken your barbell. So we're going to keep you in separate little areas throughout the workouts. It's going to keep things quicker, and it's going to keep things a lot more simple. And I've kind of done this. I kind of know the layouts of like the larger public gyms, and I've kind of seen kind of how they lay out the majority of their workout equipment. And so I kind of know where everything is laid out, and that's how I'm designing the workouts for you. So now let's talk about the workouts themselves, how I write them, why I design them the way that I do, why I do full body. This is part of the video I'm going to get a little bit nerdy, but I truly, truly love the way I program workouts, and I'm very proud of all of the research and science that has kind of gone behind them, and my experience over the past 5 years with coming to this training style that I can really see myself coaching like this truly for the rest of my life. So let's get right into it. Now let's talk about why I do full body splits compared to body part splits. And if you're not familiar with what that really means, your body part splits is kind of what we're hearing when people say leg day, arm day, chest and tris, I'm hitting back and bis, versus full body is you're hitting full body every single day. And I do want to make a little note here that this is not your full body crazy HIIT workouts or all of those combo moves. It simply means that we're hitting one exercise from each muscle or movement pattern in every single workout rather than splitting it all up. Okay, I'm sitting here editing this video, and I just wanted to explain a little bit more about the format of the full body workouts and what I mean by we're hitting every muscle group or every movement pattern in every single workout, and what I mean by those different categories. So in every single workout, we're gonna get one upper body pull movement. So that's gonna be a pull-up, TRX row, single arm row. We're gonna get one upper body push movement. So that's gonna be a push-up, a bench press, overhead press. We'll get one knee flexion movement. So that's gonna be a squat, lunge, or step up. We'll get one hip hinge movement. That's a hip
hip thrust or an RDL, and then we'll get a core movement. So right there, that is your full body workout, getting one from each category, hitting those muscle groups or movement patterns. So on top of that, within the workouts, I will also throw in any sort of accessory movements that we want to work on throughout that strength cycle. So this full body structure and one from each of those movement categories is going to be what every single workout looks like in the Strong Girls Movement program.
Now, I would love to tell you why I program full body and not body part splits, and kind of compare the two and kind of tell you a little bit of the research here. So when comparing them, full body splits beat out body part splits in regards to it allows you to gain more muscle and have more strength gains, has better effect on fat loss and metabolism, less soreness, it's more time efficient, and it means for a less demanding schedule for you. So that's just a whole bunch of check marks right there for full body programming. So that's why I do it. And we can kind of talk about all these little points here individually as well. So first, in regards to muscle and strength gains, because you are hitting that muscle multiple times a week, not just one time a week, you're able to gain more muscle, and that stimulus for your body is going to be turned on for a little bit longer. This is also going to help with fat loss, because if you gain more muscle, you're going to lose more fat. Same goes with the metabolism argument. Because you have more muscle, your metabolism has increased. Boom, everything's great. Now let's kind of talk about here in terms of less soreness, because you're doing less volume for that muscle, because you're only doing one exercise in the workout during the full body workout versus 6 in the body part workout. Because you're only doing one, it's not going to be as fatiguing on your muscles, so you're going to feel fresher the next day or for the next workout, and also just fresher in life. I don't want to give you a big leg day and then you're not able to walk or chase after your kids for the next 2 or 3 days. So less soreness, that's great. And then lastly, I want to talk about time efficiency and the less demanding schedule. Those two kind of go hand in hand. But with time efficiency, what I'm able to do with the full body workouts is we're able to pair an upper body movement with a lower body movement in one superset. So that's just shortening up time during your actual workout, keeping your workout time a little bit shorter. We're just being a little bit more concise and smart and spending our time wisely in the gym. And then less demanding schedule. Full body workouts, you can do only 2 or 3 workouts in a week and get everything done. When you're looking at a body part split, you're needing to be in the gym minimum 5 days a week, because you're only hitting each muscle just one time during the week. And if you miss a day, then you've missed hitting that muscle group for 2 weeks, or you're going to have to shift everything. It just gets very, very messy. With the full body workouts, if you miss a day, that's okay. Skip it, move on to the next workout, because you're still hitting every single muscle or movement pattern every single time you're going into the gym. So it just makes so much more sense to do full body. Now getting into the programming, I program in 10-week strength cycles. There's 5 total strength cycles throughout the entire year. I do want to say a disclaimer that you can join at any time. You do not have to wait until we're starting a new strength cycle. The way I program, you can easily jump in at any time and join in with the programming, and you're going to progress. The way the 10 weeks are structured is weeks 1 and 2 are what I call, big words here, anatomical adaptation. So it's your body, your anatomy, adapting to these new movements. So they're easy, they're light, they're chill, they're like a 7 out of 10 RPE or 7 out of 10 difficulty. You're really not pushing yourself that hard, but you're getting used to the movements, getting used to the form, figuring out your form, and you're figuring out your base weight and base strength level with those movements. Then weeks 3 through 5, those are our build weeks. Those are the weeks we're going to be pushing weight and focusing on progressive overload. The reps for some of the main movements are going to drop just a little bit, so we're able to push heavy. Then weeks 6, 7, and 8, these are everyone's least favorite weeks, but it's like the most important weeks. These are our tempo weeks. So we are purposely slowing down the movements, so we're spending more time under tension. And in these weeks, I mean, they really suck. Nobody likes them. You should see the girls' faces here in the gym when it's time for tempo week. But it is so rewarding, because in weeks 9 and 10, our last 2 weeks, there are peak weeks, and all of that time under tension and all of that tempo work pays off. It is crazy to see like the numbers just skyrocket, and you're like, whoa, like my body is capable of doing so much, and you just hit the highest numbers you ever can. So that's kind of like the 10-week structure of how I program the strength cycles. And last note here that I wanted to touch on about the workouts themselves is cardio. I don't program too much cardio. On 2 days during the week, we're going to have little conditioning circuits, Metcon style, that are around 6 to 12 minutes in length, and that's going to get some of your more higher intensity cardio done. In terms of cardio, that's usually, I'm going to leave that up to you, but I really, again, want you to kind of weave it into your lifestyle of maybe you're playing soccer with your kids, maybe you're playing tennis or pickleball with your friends, maybe you're doing a more intense walk or hike, but I'm allowing you to explore the cardio options that are best for you, because truly cardio can come in so many different variations. That is not just incline walking, running, or a Stairmaster. Unless that's what you want to do, you can do what you want. Now, how is your progress measured in the workout program? You are not sending in before and after pictures, and you are not sending in any measurements. If that is something that you want to do, you 100% can. If you want to share those with me, you can, but as your coach, I am not requiring you to do that. I do not need to see those numbers or those pictures in order to know if you are making progress with the workouts. All I need to know is that, are you lifting heavier? Because if you're lifting heavier, you're getting stronger. If you're getting stronger, you're putting on muscle. If you're putting on muscle, you're boosting your metabolism. It's all a ripple effect from there. And this is what I think is going to be great, is that it's a better mindset that you're going to have, is focus on the numbers that are happening in the gym, and you are going to see that on the exterior. A quick note about nutrition is that there are no meal plans in this workout program. However, I can still help figure out your numbers and help guide you with nutrition choices, diet choices, and implementing those healthy habits into your lifestyle. A few more things here. I wanted to highlight the community aspect of the program. So inside Strong Girls Movement, it is a private group of strong girls, like-minded girls who are with you every single step of the way, doing the exact same workouts with you. We're all achieving our own separate goals, but we're doing it together. And I think there's something so special and so magical about that. We're all cheering each other on, holding each other accountable, and I just love seeing you guys connect inside the community. So that's something very special. And we also do a weekly community coaching call, so we all get to see each other face to face and celebrate each other's wins. And last thing that I wanted to touch on, which I think is the most important part of the program, the most special, unique part, is the coaching. I'm a coach at heart through and through. I love to coach, and this is truly what I excel at. In this workout program, even though we are all doing the same base workout program, you still get one-on-one coaching and making this as individualized as you need, one-on-one feedback and communication with me as your coach. And that is something that I really wanted to make sure that I offered in Strong Girls Movement, is that you are getting this workout program at what I would say is the average industry cost for a monthly workout subscription, but you're getting one-on-one coaching, which could run you $200 to $500 plus per month. So I really wanted to make the coaching part accessible to you. And so when it comes to the coaching, I want you to ask me as many questions as you want. So you can ask just general questions about working out, questions that are super specific to you. I offer form reviews, so you can send in a video of you working out, and I will send you a detailed video back that's specifically made for you talking about your form. So truly ask as many questions as you want, even when it comes down to needing a movement modification for equipment, injury, whatever you need. We are gonna make these workouts your own, because you're getting that one-on-one coaching from me. And I just wanna stress this again, I truly, truly love coaching, and I wanna coach you when you're in this program. All right, this video has been very, very long. The sun is setting, the light has gotten darker here in my garage gym, but I truly just wanted to tell you why I created Strong Girls Movement, if you kind of haven't already gotten that from the rest of this video so far. But I wanted to design a workout program for you that is simple to follow, that's giving you all of the information that you need, that is based on the research and everything you need to achieve your goals. And more than that, I want to give you the community of strong girls, the girls who have your back, holding you accountable, cheering you on for every single win that you have throughout your workout journey, giving you the coaching from me, because I truly love to coach and I want to see you succeed. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we are creating your strong girl identity, your strong girl lifestyle, right? That's why we named it Strong Girls Movement, and I cannot wait to have you inside.